Hello there, all you wonderful people of the internet. Today it is chicken day. We got a lot of footage working on the coop. You're funny. Here, you just telling me about Mommy! How are you, girlie? Did you have fun? Did you have a good quiet time? You were so good. You were so quiet in your room. Did you sleep at all or no? No, you just play with your Playmobil? Rev just woke up from a nap too. She rarely takes naps. Rennie took a good nap too. Everybody needed naps, huh? What are you eating? Are you eating some honeydew? Is that good? All the chicks right now are in the brooder here. You guys just got a little sneak peek of over there. But I'm going to go back a little bit in time and show you guys kind of prepping a little more for these guys. They're doing great though.
And today, Joel is helping us finish the chicken coop. Hi, Rennie. And do we know why Joel is helping us finish the chicken coop? Because Joel is the best.
Because it hurt me watching you do it by yourself.
I mean that too, but why not take advantage of the professionals when you've got the professionals?
I'm not a professional.
And Joel is absolutely a professional, whether he admits to it or not. Oh, nice, you found some.
What are you doing today?
We are doing some electrical. We're running some lights.
Are.
What?
Yes, you are.
Yes, we are. Yes.
We're trying to move this out.
I like that idea.
Why is he doing that?
Because Joel is
Don't judge me.
efficient at getting things done. He installs and fixes garage doors for a living, so he's used to working at these heights. Probably even higher than this.
Also grew up on a farm, so this kind of stuff is
So I think this side is a good height, and then just even it out on the other side.
13, 14, 15.
15 what?
15 wood?
15 wood. I didn't mention, we finished the electrical. That light is LED and obviously has some bulbs in it. And that one's working, well, not technically bulbs or LEDs, but that light is working. That light is also wired, and there are no bulbs in it. It needs fluorescent lights, so we need to do that.
This is where we miss
With one
Ariana
slight.
when she's gone all day. Somebody needs to operate the camera the right way.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
remember to operate.
exactly. That's my biggest problem, is I don't remember. Now Joel is helping to square up the chicken coop that we clearly did not square. I operate by, if it's functional, it works. Form will take the second seat. And that's not always the best.
I'll get myself fired.
Well, yes, when you're working a job that... What's up? Oh no, a ballerina broke. And your job actually requires you to be good at both, that's a different story. I've never had a job that required my handy skills. Which is why I don't have any. Which is why Joel is assisting. Thank you, Joel.
You do have handy skills.
I'm, I'm learning.
You've made a lot of progress over the years.
I sure have. I sure have. Man, see, that's a whole lot more screws than I probably would have put in. Whoa, look at you! Those allow the ladder to extend and get taller.
I wanted to go taller.
No, we're not putting it any taller. Hi, Rennie.
Papa.
You fell? Oh, you mean you'll fall through that hole there? Okay, then maybe don't try and do that. Oh, okay, yep. Maybe you should back down. Good, it's good. Look at how great that looks. By golly. We've got the side of a chicken coop.
What's that for? What are you doing?
He's making the other side, other wall of the chicken coop.
Yep.
Oh.
He just said yeah. Okay, and I do have to give a shout out to one of Joel's pieces of equipment, which are incredible. This Portamate. You just throw a 2x4 on it, and then you can actually cut through it instead of having to worry about cutting up your sawhorse. I mean, it does look like you cut through, or at least nicked the steel a few times, but minor.
Well, that's when I was cutting other stuff. We won't go into that. That was steel work with these things.
This thing, I think we're gonna have to get some of these because I hate, I shouldn't say hate. Hate is a strong word. I'm not a fan of using these plastic ones that I always have to hang stuff off the edge and whatnot. Might I add, Joel is incredible with children. So all you single ladies.
I've been around children long enough, I guess.
One of what, 14?
14, yeah.
Yep.
Number 2 of 14.
Keep it this way and then just turn it like this.
Like this?
No, and then you turn it like this.
Like this.
Yeah. No, and then you push it up.
And then we push it all the way up?
There's a bunch of screws sitting right. Overall, how was the base structure of this? Without, other than the fact that it wasn't quite square, was it a semi-decent foundation?
Overall design's pretty good.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
There's a couple things I would do. Like put kickers on the legs because if you start rocking it, the screws will snap off.
Well, on these legs.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Okay.
These I would still put kickers on, just for support, just in case.
By kicker, you mean like a little angled piece here?
Yep.
Okay.
So it keeps the sway. You see how I still get a lot of sway even after? That'll eliminate a lot of the sway. We'll run 2x4 across, do the same thing with a kicker. Okay. And it'll take most of your sway out of it.
Excellent.
Do the same thing with the legs in case something bumps it. Because screws are known for just snapping if under impact.
Oh.
Nail.
Interesting. Nails are better in
snap,
that?
Nails bend.
Okay.
So that's that's why nails are good for some things, but screws are better for others.
Things I didn't know. But I did know that like this type of connection just coming up from the bottom, I wasn't real comfortable with. I knew we'd have to do some sort of brace on there, but
yeah. Good
deal. Excellent. Well, you know what time it is?
Dinner time.
Dinner time. Let's go get some tacos.
Back to real time now, guys. I'm going to show you all the chicks in just a minute. Rev and I did not bring the camera to pick them up. Rev and I had just a special day, just the two of us, on this past Friday. It was 2 hours away to go pick them up, so we had a fun day together, and then we went and picked up the chicks. I didn't bring a camera, just spent time the two of us. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to show you all the chicks, but an update that we actually did end up rehoming 2 of the chicks already. And yes, I know, everyone's gonna be like, what, you already gave up on 2 chicks? It was for the betterment of everybody. So when we went to Tractor Supply, we talked about, we got Sage, the little Silky that has the broken leg. Hops, which was a sapphire olive egger. She was great with Sage, very nice, but there was 2 of the other sapphire olive eggers. We had to get 4 in order to get her. Apparently, found out if you really push back, like they will let you just take 2, so I really wish we had just taken 2, but we might have not ended up with Hops if we did that. We might have just ended up with one that was just mean to her, so, you know. It's fine. But all that to say, the other 2 kept picking on her. Even if they were alone with her, they kept picking on her. Hops was the only one that was nice to her. And so I had separated, I had the 2 and the 2, okay? And then we got the chicks. So once they got here, kept an eye on them for a while. They were in healthy condition. And we moved Sage over in with the new guys because I noticed right away when I got them that they were very docile, very chill. And most of them were only a week old, so probably had been handled just as much, but it was just the breed difference. You know, sapphire olive eggers are not as kind of a breed, whereas Orpingtons and Silkies are. And they took her right away. She kind of like stayed off a little bit, but nobody was mean to her. And this is 8 chicks that we had. No one was mean to her. Nobody bullied her. They were nice right away. So I moved Hops in with them, and Hops was great. And my good friend Rachel, who is part of our homeschool co-op, she was looking to diversify her flock, and so she took the other 2. So they're with a good friend of ours that we know, and they're gonna live happily over by her. But yeah, so we have 10 chicks now only instead of 12. But I will show you guys them. We got to clean this thing out today entirely. Yep, so these are them, and as you can see, so like I said, when they first came in here, there is Sage right there. She would kind of stay way off to the side, and Hops would too, or Hops and her would be together, and they would be together. But now they've all been laying together, and they're pretty chill.
Sage.
Yep, you're right. There's one big guy. You can see a lot of them kind of treat her like mother hen, and it's really cute. She's adopted the role well. They all like to snuggle up to her, or up under her if they can, or on her. So she's 4 weeks, and everyone else in here is about a week to a week and a half. Two.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. One more. Last one.
Ready?
Look,
Hold gently, just like this.
Right about where the...
I am so glad that we have now shared with you guys both our mini cow, Calvin, and all of our chickens. We have to still introduce you guys to all the names. We have an Instagram. Again, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you need to, because if you want to like get early inside scoop of things, I kind of like, over there is almost like an overview, but some like behind the scenes things that I don't show on vlogs. And then these videos are like more in-depth, like day-to-day living. But I also just like do Instagram stories there too. So it's the morning, we're doing morning chores. I think we've officially now gotten to the point that, you know, now we have morning chores outside on the farm. So I'm about to feed Calvin here. Here's his feed bucket, which is a bit big for him, but it's fine. I also got some other stuff. So I talked to you guys about the fly spray for him that I was going to make. I'm still gonna make that. However, the flies are so bad right now and I have to order stuff offline. I didn't want him to have to deal with them. I know, for those of you that like have cows, you're probably like, they're fine, they're used to it. I know, but I don't want him to have to be used to it. So in the meantime, I picked up this from Tractor Supply. I don't know how it'll work out. Reviews were like, I think it was like 4 out of 5 on Amazon. But it's the Flies X Natural. It has thyme oil, cedarwood oil, lemongrass oil, rosemary oil, citronella oil, clove oil, geraniol, sodium lauryl sulfate. That's the one thing I'm kind of about. Water, glycerin, and vitamin E. So it's not horrible for him to use for a short time. We'll use this bottle up, and I'll order the stuff, and then we'll use the DIY after this. So we'll use that, and then I also picked up, I needed a feed scoop for him because we didn't actually have one, and trying to figure out what 3 quarts is was difficult, where this right here is 3 quarts, nice and easy. And then I got him a brush so we can brush him if he likes it.
Mama,
What?
I saw a brush in the tack room.
Yeah, no, those are equine brushes though. They're for horses. We don't want to intermingle their brushes. So something that I learned at the last barn that I volunteered at is for all of the horses, they had their own color and different grooming tools too for each of them, just so that you make sure that like if one horse had something going on, they wouldn't spread it to the other animals. And I really thought that was smart. So all of our, like I think you maybe heard Ari saying, she was saying that there's grooming tools in the tack room, and there are, but those are specifically for horses. They've been used on horses, and so I'll probably just disinfect them and then choose like which horse will get what, because there's a bunch of grooming tools in there. But I got this one just specifically for Calvin. All of his stuff is green, not a green bucket. This with that. I also have a green lead rope for him. I don't have a green, I tried to find a green halter. I'm gonna actually halter train him and see how he does after we get to know each other. Probably won't be for like a month or 2, but I've been ordering the halter to try and find one that fits him, and found a company specifically that does mini cow halters, but their sizing was not correct based on weight, unless just the weight was way off. So I ordered another one, but I did get a lead rope that's also green. But the green that they had for the halter was just not the green I had in mind, so I just ordered him a black one. But a cow halter is kind of hard to confuse with a horse halter, so it won't be mixed up. There we go. 3 quarts of feed, and there we go. I also like that this specifically, because it's oversized, I can hold it with one hand just like this, or like a traditional feed bucket, you wouldn't be able to do that. So I'm kind of not mad at my decision to get one that's like way too big. I also have a salt mineral lick for him that I need to put out. Haven't put that out yet.
I know. I'm gonna have to buy for it.
so nervous. Something you get to see very often. Whoa. That's how that's done. Okay, so it's time. We have names for all these little chicks, and Rev and Erie are going to help introduce them all. So who is this right here?
Clover.
That's Clover. She is a lavender silky. All right, let's get a close-up on Storm. I named her Storm. The girls keep calling her Stormy. She has a really cool coloring. As you can see, she has like this gray with a little bit of brown. But then her head is very brown. And I think she's going to be really cool. She's also a silky. Okay, so what's this one's name, Erie?
Meadow.
Meadow is a lavender Orpington.
I learned how to hold her today.
Today,
Just
yeah.
now.
Then this right here is Snowy. So she is
Salt.
a silky,
and
but she
lemon.
might be sultan too, mixed in there, possibly.
And look at her
All right.
feathers.
Who's next?
I don't know, but I'm trying to catch one.
Okay, so this is Hops right here. Hops is one of the ones we brought home with
Rooster,
Sage.
probably.
He or she is a sapphire olive egger, but we think
He might be.
Hops here might be a rooster if you look at, what is it called? The thing on top.
Yeah,
The
this
comb. His comb is very pronounced. Be careful, don't you squeeze his neck. His comb is very pronounced. And he definitely carries himself like a rooster.
This is Goldie.
Okay, Goldie is a buff Orpington.
This is
Okay,
Peach.
Peach is a runner. We got her. There's Peach, another buff Orpington.
She'll fall asleep. She's not running. Most of the chicks will fall asleep when you hit her. Luna.
So this is Luna. She likes to be held and she falls asleep right away. She is a lavender Orpington. Who else we got?
This
All
is
right,
Pepper.
then we got Pepper. Pepper's the big silky. She's about,
She acts like a mama.
yeah, she does. She acts like Mama Hen. She's very sweet.
But she's a big runner.
She is.
This is Sage.
The last one that you guys have met. Sage is the one that has a broken foot. Still has a broken foot, but she's using it more, getting more confident, and all of her friends are treating her nicely, right?
Yes. Cuddle with Mama Hen.
There you go. Good like Joe.
Oh, this doesn't even do it justice. It is solid red. That's more like it. Now that the exposure's changed a little bit.
Hello?
Hi, do you see the sun?
Yes.
Isn't that nuts?
I need to go take a picture of that.
Okay, so we didn't finish the chicken coop, but we made some more progress. We got the laying boxes pretty much all set up on the back end, and that's actually about it. We got the sides on and the laying boxes set up. Joel had this amazing idea of doing these bars so these dividers can actually just pull right out, make it nice and easy for cleaning. So both of these two dividers pull out like that, which is awesome. The plan is to do the hinges on this side so it'll fold up, and then to open it, it'll fold down. My goal is to essentially make it so it will just lay flat against the wall here. So we do still have a decent amount of work to do. Coming back up here, we need to do the door, need to do some kickers on these bars. So I think the door is gonna come in over here on the right-hand side, and then we'll have a couple of roosting bars coming from up there down, kind of meeting somewhere in the middle. And then yeah, the rest of this will be covered up. We'll have that door there, and that'll be it pretty much for the chicken coop. And then once we get that complete, we obviously still have the run that we need to finish as well. So we're gonna wrap up this video. Just wanna say thank you to Joel, our great friend for many, many years. We loved being able to spend a whole week, actually a little more than a week with him out here on the property. It was just so wonderful to have him out, get to see the area, get to experience, you know, our daily life, I guess. So nice to be able to catch up with friends like that. And all of the wonderful help that he was able to provide around the property, which he said he wanted to do. We didn't just bring him out here to get him to do stuff for us. No, he wanted to. He was happy to do it. And he and I had a wonderful time doing a lot of this stuff. So again, thank you, Joel. Can't wait till the next time you come out. for a longer period of time, hopefully. Anyways, with that, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up if you did, and we will see you next time.